Happy Friday, everybody, and let's get right into the market updates. Into the Dow, using the diamonds for charting purposes, we have the 20, the 15 to 200-day moving average. As you can see, we've dropped below the 20-day moving average, which to me is a fairly bearish move. However, it got support over here at the 50-day, and it seems to be bouncing up. When you see this kind of trading range, it's trading what they say sometimes a channel. The market probably doesn't know where to go, but I think it's biased to the upside. We can see that the Dow is up a little bit today, and I hope it will close a little bit higher. S&P 500, very similar looking chart. Again, I hope that the S&P does close up positive. I'd like to see it close above the 50-day moving average for all of our markets. That would be a pretty bullish sign. But let's get into the cause of this. Well, government shutdown does continue. It's on day 17. The Senate has taken the weekend off. And what they're fighting over is the ACA tax credits. If these credits go away, those of us who are using Obamacare will have to pay a lot of money for health insurance. So the big subsidies that we're getting are all going to disappear. And they're saying our premiums could jump as much as 300%. That is a lot. And if you jump 300%, for most people, you're basically getting no subsidy at all. So I really do hope that they're able to work that out during the shutdown and make sure those tax credits get extended. But let's jump into what's sinking our market. It's been banks. They've crushed the market with the concern of credit risk, but earnings are good. So how did this all start? A big parts company came out and said they had extra financing because they were in financial trouble, but it wasn't being reported on their financial statements. It was called off-book financing. Well, that has finally came off and exploded. The company's filing bankruptcy. You probably saw it in the news earlier this week. And now that everyone's saying, well, if it happened here, are there other companies in the same boat? And are our banks at more risk now because of this? Could the banking system be in trouble again? And they're starting to compare it to 2008. So here's the thing. All of the banks have been reporting good earnings. Their growth have been consistently about the same amount of growth in earnings and sales. So it shows overall that not some banks are doing good, but all the banks are doing good, suggesting the banking system in the United States is secure. What's not helping today is Europe got scared, and they were selling off heavy this morning when I woke up. How it's shaken out since then, I have not looked, but the banking here is strong. Consumers are spending. They still have jobs. Yes, have credit card bills or credit card balances gone up? They sure have, but there's no increase in default rates anywhere. Yes, we do have high interest rates, and the Fed lowering interest rates will really help, I think, the market to relax a little bit more because, interest is starting to choke off a lot of things, and that's the bigger concern. I think all in all, the banking system is solid. Consumers are spending. You're hearing it from all kinds of reports. Do I think they're probably over leveraged at this point from spending? Yeah, probably. And they're going to have to start working on paying off those credit card balances, you would think, in order to, just pay the bills. So I don't think there's anything really bad coming. If there is an increase in unemployment, that could help slow down spending. And the benefit of that, unfortunately, is going to be hopefully lower inflation. I'm of the opinion, personally, my economic opinion is if we had more unemployment, I think we could bring down inflation a lot faster. That will cause the Fed to cut rates, which will help all the companies that have to use a lot of financing to keep themselves afloat. And even all these global concerns and local concerns about the banking should subside as well. Well, that's all I got for this week. It's a beautiful day here in Woodstock, Georgia. If you want to reach me, here's my contact information or call the office. Again, KanakarisAssociates.com. Have a great day.